Right, if I'm quick, I think I should be able to get through this in this last video, but I have to cut down all the bullshit. Yeah, so actually that may not be possible because I've just remembered that I did promise you a package that I've been sort of saving, and I was going to, special one, I was going to open it, but so that might spill over into another video. So I'll get back to the grindstone. This was the same day as that last 3 for 10 from Game Station, the Metal Slug Anthology and the Capcom Classics 2. Went into Game, looked through their shelves, and they had the four for £20 at the time. Actually, I just remembered, both Game Station and Game seem to be downgrading a lot of their games into the lower price bracket ones, because I've noticed that a lot of them that were in the high price bracket, either the 4 for 20 or the 3 for 10, have been sort of downgraded, moved. So if you've got a Game or a Game Station near you, obviously because they're the same company, go and have a look, because a lot of games that you might have been looking at last week may well now be in the cheaper price bracket. So yeah, I'll get back to this. This was in Game, 4 for 20 it was at the time, and I looked for another 3, and there were some games that I thought, yeah, but nothing I could really justify it, because this is cracking good value if I could have got another 3, but as it was, I couldn't find anything that really matched it, and I would have, the value I made on this one I would have lost on the 3 others, because I couldn't really sort of justify the other 3. I didn't really want them that much. And it was this Marvel vs Capcom 2 in there, 4 for 20, and it was sort of £10 each, or 4 for 20, which is a bit of a bummer. Again, this is another one. Like I said, I won't do this for my next lot, but this is another duplicate that has since been sold on. And also, I had, it's not so bad, I had £2.50 worth of game credit, so this cost me £4, I wish, £7.49. And this is like this is sort of like the almost like the same sort of people who played Tatsunoko vs Capcom will play this, because it's just insane sort of one-on-one or sort of tag team beat 'em up, and really enjoyable. And it's really accessible, and you can sort of convince yourself you're quite good at it, because a lot of the time the moves are easy to pull off and spectacular. But again, this is my copy, and sort of the one I bought on that day has since been sold on. But really chuffed with this, and I did actually like sort of take all the duplicates. I'll often sort of take all the best bits, or the bits in the best condition, or the best manual, or the best disc, and I'll put them in, or the best case, and I'll keep them for myself, and sell on all the rubbish to someone else. Although actually this was in pretty good nick, but yeah, £7.49 for that. The guy behind the counter sort of he knew it was there, and he was just going, yeah, it's a bargain, isn't it? Yeah. I had to agree with him. Marvel vs Capcom 2. This is a one-off. This was a Game Station purchase that I just browsing. I wasn't looking for anything, and I could afford it at the time, so I thought, need a bit of a clean, but I thought this was a Game Station purchase for £9.99, and it's about £4 or £5 more expensive in Computer Exchange, and sort of at least £10 more expensive on eBay. And I think this goes for sort of like, again, 18 to 25, because I've been keeping an eye out, and so when I saw this for a tenner, and I thought, again, no brainer, and it's, if you've got a GameCube or a Wii, you should really own this, shouldn't you? and of course it's got the sort of Ocarina of Time and the Master Quest. So $9.99. This is represents just superb value. And sort of the guy behind the counter sort of spotted that I was buying this, and he just mentioned to his colleague who was serving me about how good condition it was, and it is. He said it was mint. I think there's something a blob of glue on the manual, but you know, and it's got an insert. Wind Waker, $9.99 from Game Station. I mean, that's where you probably find things cheapest, is the random buys in Game Station and Game, cheaper than the fixed prices on Computer Exchange. But they're only little random chance purchases that you won't see consistently. You just have to go into the shop and find them. But I mean, everyone needs a copy of this, don't they? So the $9.99. These are all paid for by the stuff I buy and sell on. The ones I keep, I have to buy others to sell on. So a lot of the stuff I can't even afford to keep, which pisses me off. I have to decide what's going to go. 99p from Oxfam Alleyway. That's Arkanoid Breakout. Is it Breakout? Yeah. Anyway, it's owned by someone called Shalina S. If you can read that, Shalina S. No, at the top, that red writing there. Anyway, the contacts are pretty shot. First time I put it in, it just sort of nothing happened, and I had to jiggle it about a bit and blew on it and blew down the inside my older 99p GBA, and it worked, and it's really addictive actually. Really addictive. Those are Mario themed. I think that's supposed to be Mario inside the little baton thing, but 99p. Oxfam. Same day, across the road at Game Station, got these three. 3 for a £5. I was lucky, very lucky again, because this one had been mispriced, because they'd all been shunted down to the lower price bracket. And I think this one shouldn't have been there. This one should have stayed in. This is in Game Station in the 3 for £10, but it had been relabelled with a 3 for £5. And I quite like the white box, to be honest, and it's again really good condition. I think they've been storing good condition games out the back and then sorting through them and putting out all the good stuff. But Gran Turismo 4, sort of self-explanatory. And this is a funny one. Saint Seiya, Saint Seiya the Hades. This is the sequel to I think Saint Seiya the Sanctuary. It's a game of the anime. The anime is dirt cheap, sort of really cheesy. It's sort of really 80s. They all look like they're from Bon Jovi or Europe. He did like the Final Countdown, and it's sort of based on Greek mythology, and they're all themed around the stars of the zodiac. But actually, it's really cheesy anime. But I really enjoyed it. I watched it from just over about a week on this sort of website, and I thought, I've heard the game's pretty rotten, but I'd seen this in Game Station. I just checked out the price just on eBay. So if it is rotten, and if I do hate it, I can still sell it on. And I tried to get hold of the sequel actually, because I'm selling one as a pair. But the one copy I did find of the sequel didn't have a manual, and I couldn't justify the cost at the time because it was actually a little bit more pricey than this. But it's a bit of a dodgy one-on-one beta, I think. Like, sort of looks like a sort of a late PS1 game. It's one of those early. And Hyper Street Fighter 2, the anniversary edition. This is like, I think you actually get this in on the Xbox, the anniversary collection. I think this is actually included. So in reality, I've got 2 versions of this, but again, there's a cracking condition. Got slightly stretched plastic there, and in the corner, like I think all of them have. But again, so I've got 2 copies of Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. These 3 for a £5. It's not often I see anything that I want in the 3 for £5 ones, but I think again when they downgraded their stock into the lower price bracket, lucky I was there at the right time. I was in the right place at the right time. And of course this one was a little mispriced, and I think he was getting a bit pissed off actually, but so I'd mispriced it. Because it came up $7.99 on the receipt. Whereas these were $2.99, this was $7.99. But yeah. What can I say? I'll leave those for next time, and I'll yeah. This will be in the next video. I think that's the third for today, so I might do another one tonight. I'll stick around for the last one. Okay, see you later.